are rolling. What up? We're back again. It's us, safety's off. Kale and Thomas again here.
What up, dope?
So, I held him hostage here, and then we reset the terrain. We reset both of our armies. I primed the lion for him.
Facts. Looks sick, in my opinion.
So we are ready to go for round 2 to see if what we can get up to here. So, Thomas, why don't you tell us about what
We made a little change.
about what we got? Yeah, just a little change, really,
Just a
on
little
yours.
change.
So what?
We kept mostly everything the same. We did drop a lone op lieutenant and the JPIs for a lieutenant with an enhancement to just be kind of Super Saiyan Lieutenant Man. And what the enhancement does is it bumps strength of melee weapon by 2, AP and damage by 1, making him strength 7, AP 3, damage 3
Gross.
in melee.
With lethals, right?
With lethals
Yeesh.
and sustained from
And
Azrael.
sustained from Azrael. Gross. Gross.
We swapped the JPIs for some suppressors,
Okay. Yeah.
and I think that's it.
Yeah, that's really all we did. Is we did those changes really. So you still got the Vindicators. You still have the ATV, the Scouts, the Infiltrators, the Lion, the Deathwing Knights. You got one of those up in the air, along with what else? The suppressors are also up in the air.
Yes, suppressors are up in the air, and one squad of Deathwing Knights.
Okay. Very good. So let me pull up what we've gone to for me here. So again, you again also, I did not make too much changes. I liked the core elements here. I liked the despoilers. I liked the Desecrator. He did work last game. I like the Castigator, actually. I thought he was pretty cool.
Right.
He really did some stuff, actually.
Right. Facts. He really did.
So, who didn't really do a heck of a lot of work was like the second squad of Nerdlings.
Right.
The
Right.
Stalker also did not really do a lot of work. He moved forward, he got ganked
Yep.
pretty much immediately
Yep.
by stuff. So we kept the Executioner and we kept the Carnivore, who's in reserve. But then we swapped out the Stalker and one squad of Nerdlings and managed to get a Beast of Nurgle and a squad of Plague Bearers.
Yep.
for
Beast
that.
of Nurgle and Plague Bearers.
So, and so I think that gives me actually the same thing I wanted out of the Stalker, in that I have something to, if I need to run forward
Right.
and do actions early on that's going to be hard to remove, or he can hang back and do whatever. He's got lots of different roles, the Beast of Nurgle. I've been waiting to try him out, and I'm actually stoked about the Plague Bearers too. They give me a free sticky.
Yep.
I don't have to spend CP on it anymore, which is going to be pretty cool.
Yep.
I was trying to avoid putting a bunch of infantry in this list, but I just think with the changes, I'm going to have to find somewhere where something has to give in order for me to get lethality and ability to do things.
Yep.
I don't know where, I have to find that line. I haven't found it yet, so I'm working on it. I think I talked a lot about jumping ship off of Knights, and I think I have moved completely away from that opinion, and I'm going to try and stick it out. Even after eating a big fat nerve, I'm going to try and be tough for once in my life. We're going to see how that holds up for me.
I think it'll go good. But I'm Mr. Optimus Man.
Oh shoot. Justin is in the He's teaching Islanders to play 40k. He's teaching Islanders to play 40k. I love it.
Brother.
I'm taking a second because Seth was asking how last time went, and so I was gonna give him a little update in the chat to show him what we ended up with on the last game. So excuse me for doing technical things while on stream. I'm probably. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, wow, that's just not gonna do right. So much fun. Alright, so we got everything up now. Okay, we have people talking in the chat. Oh, Steve is watching. Oh, shoot. Justin is learning international bad words.
Ooh. International insults, brother.
That is
International.
truly fascinating, and I have nothing to say about that. All right, let's. I can't wait, but let's play some 40K, Thomas. You ready to roll these dice, brother?
Hey.
All right, so let's see who gonna go first. So I got me a 4. You got a 2, so I'm going first. And a change from you went first last time. So that's probably, and we're playing for the record here. What is this we're playing? Mission F on layout 1. So it is hidden supplies, and we rolled off since the edges of the table don't touch either of the deployment zones, since the edges of no man's land don't touch either of any of the table corners, we had to roll off to determine who got to determine where the objectives went, and I get to move my scout first, which is this guy. So I would say 9 inches away from your guys there. I want to go over there, or I want to go over towards this way. You've got Deathwing Knights. It'll come this way. I think the safer bet is to take the beast this way. And I'm still 9 inches away from it. Alright, so where are them scouts going?
Get into this little wall right here.
Yep.
Put remain.
You're trying to do the 1 inch?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Put remain.
so the way you're gonna do it is you'll do like that, basically, because you're trying to remain as invisible as possible, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to remain as invisible as possible, remaining 1 inch off the wall.
I actually need to go further back than that because that beast is gonna come get me.
I mean, beast might come get you anyways. It's gonna depend on what secondaries we get, but the problem is gonna be that in order to like maintain an inch off the wall to make its charge as long as possible, because it's got a fat base. Okay, its base is 2.5, 2 3/4 inches across. So its base is not going to easily fit right in there. It's going to have to charge and be in here. So, and it only has like a 6-inch move or something like that, brother. So it's got a long charge to be able to get in there the way that it is, because what you don't want it to be able to do, I mean, I guess you could push him all the way back here, and B, but that's gonna make you visible out that side,
Yeah.
is the problem.
I love that.
So, yeah, you want him to be here so that I don't have a spot to be able to sit easily right there, so I have to come around further. Okay. Alright, you have no other scouts, so then I've got some secondaries. So I've got no prisoners and
No
assassination. What great first turn draws I'm getting, man. These are, oh man,
That's
assassination, no
that
prisoners.
right there is why we wanted to go a little bit further back. Or why we should have. We can. No. I mean, the only further back we would be able to do is like that. And you just come through. And we're still in such a way. Your base can't fit in there. You're gonna have to come through there. He gets 6 inches.
You do that though, they're gonna 100% die.
You think so?
I will shoot them to death
True.
instead of Beast of Nurgle them to death. Because I 100% guarantee you that a Cascadator can probably kill them dead.
True. Well, that's gonna happen regardless, right?
What?
Castigator pops out, shoots.
Maybe not, because if you tuck them in as hard as if you tuck them in the way that they were, the way that that you had them done before, where they were 1 inching the wall,
Yeah.
like that, which does leave them a tiny little bit exposed to stuff. But the thing is, so, you know, you got them 1 inch in there, so that I have to go around far with the Beast of Nurgle. So in order for me to get that line into there, okay, now I can't get it from here, from inside of this. I can only get it, I have to come all the way out to here. I have to totally expose myself. There's no way for me to get that easily. So that is the safest place. So if I want them, I have to come after them with the Beast of Nurgle.
Right.
So, I don't know if that's the right move for me. So, all that said, I gotta choose my, my ability, so I'm choosing darkness. So you're -1 to hit if you're more than 18 inches away from me or if you're battle shocked. I have to decide if I'm going to do Neolithic Surges. Do you have stuff you have to do at the top of the battle round? Or is it in your command phase that the line does his picking?
It might. I think it's in the command phase.
Check. See if it's in yours or if it's at the top of the battle round. I wanna make sure we don't miss it if we're supposed to do it earlier, you know. Trying to be a little more rules conscious about stuff. Just a little more. Not like too much, you know. I don't wanna be a nerd or anything like that.
Well, we're not accessing the internet, brother.
Oh no.
So.
This is why you never close the app. It should always just be open. If you never close it can't freeze. Close it and reopen it. Try again. Oh, it really doesn't like you. Okay. Here, let me see if I can find out for you.
My only idea.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna be able to pull it up real quick here. I'll be able to pull it up. I'm curious about this too. Lionel Johnson. What that boy do? It's in your command phase. Cool. Alright. We answered my question. Okay. Assassination and no prisoners. I'm miserable.
Assassinate no priz.
Oh man, it's like such a terrible turn 1 draw. It should be illegal. Oh, yeah. All right. I don't want to deal with that. I don't really want to deal with that. All right, this beast of Nurgle has to advance in order to get his fat ass across the box. Couple.
Whoa!
I think that's gonna let him do it just barely. Yeah, it will. So he'll be able, because I'm going from the back of his base, so he's gonna be able to be, yeah, he can be all the way like that, I believe. So, I guess I can pull these numbers up too. I always wait until the first battle round to do this. I don't know why. We should like do it beforehand. Alright. So the Plague Bearers sticky my home objective. The Beast of Nurgle is moving forward to do whatever. Alright, so this is sticky. I decided apparently not to Malefic with anybody. I think that's actually fine first turn on what I got. I actually think that was what I was gonna do. I don't think I made a mistake there actually. Alright, so he's just gonna move up there like that. He's gonna come up. He's not even really gonna move that far. Don't really feel like that I want to move him right now. I don't feel like I want to move him right now. We'll move the armature here. He's gonna go ahead. He's got 12 inches. He can move all the way over to here without truly being much danger of being shot, so that's where he'll be. Plague Bearers are gonna advance, so they have 2, so I think that gives that. I think the base move 5, so that gives them 7 inches. So they're gonna come off the sticky objective. He'll actually still remain on that just for fun days. Okay. So we got all that. I think he's fine where he is. Just kind of a conservative first turn because I'm not really going to be able to score any of this stuff. I'm not going to get no priz. I'm not going to get assassination. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep Nipris for now, and I'm going to ditch assassination for the CP.
Okay.
And so this is going to be how that goes. So I'll be up at 2 CPs and going into 3 in your turn, and you'll go up to 3 in your turn because of Azrael.
I will go 3 in my turn because of Azrael.
And your secondaries are going to be Ares and Island. Can't get that one first battle round, so
What was it?
Defend Stronghold.
Defend Stronghold.
Extend battle lines. So there you go. You got a really good one. You got a really, really reasonable. I mean, area denial is not great, but because you can go ahead and throw those scouts out there and sacrifice them to die, or the ATV to get it, but it will die whatever you throw out there to do that.
I'm wondering how I get extend. I need 2 in no man's land?
No, you just need 1. Secure is 2, extend is you just need 1. So you could literally do it with the same thing that you're throwing out there to die. It's probably what you just have to choose.
Yeah, I
you
just have to
choose
throw the
something to
scouts
die.
out there.
I mean, choose the scouts or the ATV.
We're gonna oath the beast.
Beast is the oath. Alright.
Beast is the oath. Scouts throw grenades, I think they do.
I can tell you that because I do have access to the Space Marine Scout database. Let's see, scouts can throw grenades. Yes, they do have grenades.
They do have grenades.
Mhm.
So no, they don't. Still a problem.
So, I mean, you can be more conservative with it. You don't have to go whole ham. Because 6 inches from the center on a objective can literally be on this objective here. You can literally have one guy tow out onto this objective over in here,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and then have everybody else strung out into cover,
That's what I was
and
thinking.
have one, and then, yeah, you just literally,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, you just literally move it. So you have one guy, who's gonna be there. And then you have one more guy who's gonna be, so these are your 2 sacrifices, potentially. And then everybody else, yeah, is now just hiding behind there. And you just hope to God that I don't kill all of them. Because then, if I move something up into here, you can get any of this stuff to come up and just annihilate it back in return.
Yep,
So
that's
minimal
what we have to do.
commit for maximal points. Oh wait, hold on, you have to be within 3 inches of the center, not 6. I lied. This is area denial, so 3 inches of the center.
So he's gotta
So
stick
he's
out.
gotta be like right there, but that's fine. I mean, you still just have one guy who's hanging himself out to dry.
He's gonna come up here.
Yeah, to just also discourage me from coming close to that.
There's no real point in moving the Vindicator.
You do wanna stage that Vindicator probably, cause you don't want him like,
Yeah,
otherwise
but
he's
like
never
the
gonna
problem
get
is
range.
like where, you know? Like
Here, you advance him,
you
see how
just-
far you
okay.
go,
Yeah, yeah,
and then you figure it out from there. That's the trick,
yeah.
man.
Brain.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's getting late. Everybody, this is when I'm starting to wake up.
Brain.
I'm gonna do better at this. So you got 14 inches now. So you can just plow forward and hide in here where I'm gonna have a really hard time getting you.
I mean, I'm still kind of seeing, but
Yeah.
it's about as
I
far
mean,
as
I got like a little, yeah, I got a little line of sight that I could potentially draw if I get like all the way out to here, basically. So if I'm willing to expose myself, I can go for you. I can probably get one guy out there to do that. Cause you were all, you wanna do as smart as possible? You wanna see what the absolute maximum we can do is, so you had him right here.
Yep.
Behind the terrain. You have 14 inches.
14.
Yeah, so that's gonna put you, if you just go straight, you can go all the way to out here. Okay, so that can be literally like that. Literally like that. So that will definitely put you visible down that way. So if we go 12 with a pivot, we just go 2 back from there, and that's as far as we can get like that. So you're still gonna be visible no matter what we do there.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So you do have enough CP to do smoke and armor
Yeah, I'd
protect.
have to smoke it to see it if I wanted to try to keep it alive.
So
Or
here's the
keep it
question
back
though,
there.
are you really scared of like one knight that might be able to do that?
Yes. Yes. The answer to that question.
Well, it's only gonna be one that's able to get line of sight to you, if one comes down this way, cause you're very slim. I mean, you could always CP reroll it, but you got a frickin' 5, a 6 isn't gonna keep you out of harm's way either. Yeah, there's one knight who's gonna be able to get in, and he has to get, yeah, there's one of them, so the Castigator is the only one who could potentially even get it he would have to really expose himself to do that. So you're gonna get one Gatling cannon shot into you there, potentially.
That's sneaky.
But-
sneaky.
You probably, I mean, it's not that much of a risk. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna take that bait. Plus, actually, since we moved it forward like an actual 14 inches,
I don't
I would have to be, I have to be like all the way out over here.
I don't
to
think there's
actually
much
control that
else.
side.
I don't think there's much else I really want to move because I don't really have to. I mean, AD extend, AD extend.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the game I have to play here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna move the knights up to get to the wall so that maybe we can do something with whatever comes over here later. We're gonna keep ATV and Vindicator safe. They're screening what they need to do. We're not even gonna try to kill the beast.
Yeah.
I don't have really any shots line of sight for anything.
No.
Nope. So we'll score and pass.
Okay. So extend and area denial, so you're getting full points on both of those. Alright. Extend area denial. Alright, so it is putting you up. So let's see, I think I'll be able to get. I would be hard pressed to imagine that I'm not gonna get the scouts. I'd be hard pressed to imagine I'm not gonna get the scouts. Am I going to get anything else though next turn? I only have a carnivore in reserve. Do I get discard? No prisoners are gone. I'll keep it because I know I can at least score it for one. Alright. Easily done. Alright, so let me update the score at the end of round 1 here. It is 10 to 19, so you've given me a challenger card. Alright, now we're going into battle round 2. So,
That's the problem with going to those secondaries.
no prisoners, and I have established locus as my other secondary. So that is going to be hard for me. But we'll see what happens. And then my challenger card, my welfare card, is burst of speed. So 2 or more models and 2 or more units from my army made 1 or more attacks against the same enemy unit this turn, and models in that enemy unit lost 1 or more wounds as a result of any of those attacks. Okay. That is potentially doable. Potentially doable. So, alright. Alright. How fascinating. We will. Oh, and then my secondary for my primary score, I do score because I control 1 objective outside my deployment zone. I don't control more than you, so I just get 5. So, because I just have that 1 objective there. Alright. So then, it's time to do some malefic searches.
That might have also been a reason to put the infiltrators out there. Just to score top of turn. Or to score turn 1.
Let's see. Alright, so he's gonna malefic search for me. Kabloom. He's good because he's close to the despoiler. Boom. Go ahead to the spoiler himself. He is good on an 11.
Yeah, that would have been the best play, because now I'm going to have 2 turns of not scoring any primary. That was not the move.
I don't know if that's true. You'll have 1 turn of not getting any primary, but you have a
You're
lot
going to
more.
kill the scouts.
I'm definitely gonna kill the scouts. Yeah, it's not. That is not a question. Was that a real question?
No. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
One Malefic Surge, the other Despoiler. He is also good. Oh man. Do I dare to do something so stupid again? Let's see, what does 15 inches look like for you to YOLO yourself across the board here? Like, I'm just being stupid and stress testing my stuff here. So he could get all the way to this line. Give me this thing. All the way up this line. That's right there. Indeed. So then that puts me to, he's within 7, so he wouldn't be, he's like slightly more than 6 inches away from that ATV. So, I mean, I would be potentially at risk of getting heroic intervened by these. Yeah, I would get heroic intervened by them. You have enough to do that, so I don't think that that's the right move. But it was fun to see if I could do that. The answer being yes is kind of hysterical. Okay. Just thinking about whether I'll Malefic Surge him just in case he's good. Alright. So let's commence with actually doing some things here. So this boy just gonna come up here. This guy is going to just tiptoe so that he is onto this, so he can see out through this terrain piece to see into the scouts. So he'll still be behind this one, so you can see in through this little window.
Yeah.
Onto him. Really dumb, but that's how that works. These guys are advancing for me. They are so freaking motivated, man. They love to move. They do not love to move. Spoiler alert. So they're just gonna shuffle over on this way to provide me with some screening action. Now I have to decide what to do with you, El Senior Castigator. I could just literally just over here to this. I could do the thing that we talked about doing. Or I do that and try and pop shots on the Vindicator. if I do move you to over here? So if I move, like, so him, just moving 12 in just a straight line, I can just be there, and there, so he would be like that. Tip of him to there, so we would be shooting down there. And these guys have a move of 5, yeah, I mean, it's guaranteed charge that they can get him then. Unless, oh yeah, cool, so that is what we do, so. He just comes, he's like, well, he's gonna be, do just a little more like that, so he's as far back as he can humanly possibly be. Yep, he's got that little line there.
You're not on that terrain right there.
Shouldn't be. If I will, if I am, I'll move forward
Yeah,
just
you'll
like
just
a little
see it.
bit so that he
Oh god.
got caught on the thing. That's pauldron. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so I have to be that little further forward. I can't do the sneaky trying to be a little further back. Alright, you got me. Nurglings. So they've got 10 inches of move. Okay. So they're just gonna be there to be as annoying as possible, which is their role in life. So 36 inches from that, I would have to, there's no possible way. He cannot, nope, there's no way. He cannot make it over to there. So we are gonna see what his advance is. He's gonna advance for us. He's got a 1 inch advance. He's gonna pop the Malefic to go a total of 14 inches. So he's gonna come like that. Is he battle shocked and going through the wall? By God, he's not. He didn't really want to like run through it very far, but when he did, he wanted to be battle shocked. This guy is just gonna come up to in there. Like that. Okay. And then, what are we doing? Are we gonna bring in the carnivore? Is there anywhere that I can come that makes sense? Like, so 9 inches from him, and 9 inches from these guys. And the carnivore can come.
There's the second reason that I should have had infiltrators on that point over there.
Well, if you'd have done that, that would have been an easy enough risk for me.
Yeah, I'm fine with you getting 2 points for that. To keep that from happening.
There we go. I think that's.
Because now I've lost. Now it's gonna be hard for me to climb this.
We're gonna see. I mean, this may or may not
I'm
work the way
telling
you
you,
think.
brother. I know how. Yeah,
We'll
I know,
see.
I know exactly how
we'll
this
see.
is gonna work
If
out.
a rerollable 9 is a hard charge to make.
Sure.
So, it is. It is. Okay, so we'll start with. He is gonna go into the scouts. I don't need to pop it for sustain for this. This is not when I need to do that. So. It's all of the dice that we have here for the stream, -4 for this ridiculous thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put all of them into one of these things. And just throw them into the thing that way. That way I don't have to worry about my hands. Okay. Alright. Alright, so hitting on 3s.
I will go to ground actually.
Okay. To get a 6 up invulnerable?
Yeah.
Okay.
And benefit of cover.
I mean, you're already gonna. get a 6-up save. I don't think you should do that
Yeah.
because I'm just AP2, and it's gonna be AP1 against the guys in there, so you're gonna have a 5-up save. So you're already gonna have a better save than all that. So
Jesus.
man, I should have gone for sustains. I should have gone for sustains. All right, well, it's okay. It's all okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Wouldn't have gone fours.
Yeah, man. You only have 6 of those to make. At AP -2.
To one with cover.
Yeah, well, you got one guy outside of cover, so you're gonna have to do these a little different. So you want to take it on the guy outside of cover first. You want to start taking on the guys in cover.
I mean, are you charging the scouts?
I don't have to tell you that right now.
True.
Sorry, not to be a dick about it, but I'm gonna be a little bit of a dick about it. I don't have to tell you that.
Alright, I'm gonna slow roll these dice.
Well, I mean, you can. You have 6 of them, and you will have to actually. This is one of the times where you actually will have to slow roll because you do have the one guy who's outside of cover. So, are you gonna start with him?
I don't want to
or
because
are
I
you gonna
need some sort
Something
of
on.
primary.
So yeah. So you're gonna
So
start with
if
the
they
guys.
live, I have
So
to-
you're
I
gonna
have
start
to
with the
go-
guys in cover. So you've got 4 of them in cover. So you can go ahead and roll all 4 of them at once, 5-ups.
All 4 of them at once.
Yeah, you can roll 4 at a time in cover on 5-ups.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, so that's them. Very dead. And then you have one more guy outside of cover, so he's going to be on a 6-up, and you have 2 of those for him. All right, he is very dead also. Cause scout.
Yeah, we might have played this list wrong.
I
We didn't
don't.
play this list wrong. We did. I'm telling you right now. Just like you have a good eye for it, I've got a good eye for it. I play Marines.
I do too. I don't think that we like messed up that bad. I think we have. This is an interesting setup. I chose purposely to screw both of us with the way that I placed these objectives, dude. I purposely chose to set them in the most obnoxious possible position, so you have to be visible, so that I can just mow you down. Like when I won that roll off, that was big. It is going to make this game obnoxious. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. All right.
Obnoxious, it's just not.
So we will go ahead and go then to this guy. Is going to go ahead and pop lethals into the Vindicator. We're going to use a CP to cover. So.
Yeah, bro, you're just trying to wipe me this game. You got some.
Well,
you got
I'm.
some sort of hate. You got some
It's
sort of
almost.
hate, man.
It's almost as if it's almost as if I've been getting the crap kicked out of me, and I'm trying to figure out how to not allow that to continue happening. Almost as if that's what's going on here.
Smoke AOC.
Smoke and AOC. Alright, well I'm ignoring cover. So you're just gonna be -1 to you're gonna be saving on 3s. I'll be hitting on 4s with sustain. 6s are lethal. So we got 3 lethals. And these are going to wound on 5s, twin link. So we got 2 more. And 2 more. So that's a total of 7 of those at AP2 ignoring cover, but you're going to be at AP -1 because of armor contempt. So 3 ups. Alright, so just 2 failed. not that much.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you still got more guns.
No, I don't. What other guns do I have?
Okay, never mind.
Wait, what other guns do I have?
I thought
He
it
has
was
one
of the
gun,
top-
dude. He only got one gun.
I thought it was one of the top hat guys.
No, he's only got one
you
gun,
still,
man.
you still got Sky missiles.
No,
and
he's
all
not
kinds
got
of-
nothing. No,
all
he's
kinds of-
this guy. He got the sword. He got the sword, man. So, I've got no shots on anything with the autocannon guy. I do have the little indoor attack gun on the bro who is over there. So what we're going to do with that is, oh hell blasters behind the wall. Who's the fairest one of all? You can't shoot back at me if you can't see me, sucker.
True.
We're gonna get 5 shots into them. Hits on 4s. Cool, just 2 hits. And then we're gonna wound would be on 3s going to 4s. Cool, just 1, AP minus 0 for 1 damage to take 1 3-up armor save on a Hellblaster. He's good. The Hellblaster. Hellblaster loves it.
I'm gonna run another restroom.
Yeah. Well, here, drop your mic off for a second. Nobody wants to hear you.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to hear you beat. Well, somebody might.
Well,
'cause
somebody might.
they have to, but they gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for it. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I guess that said not to do locus, huh? If I can get that Vindicator, that's gonna cause some problems for him. He'll pick up that Carnivore in return for that. Most likely. I'll probably pick it up. Might even pick it up. Before then, yeah, he's gonna pick it up no matter what. There's a lot of hate here. There's a lot of hate here. So. Let's see, I've got 2 left. So the Vindicator. We'll have 7 moves left. Took damage. This is a hard layout. This is a hard layout for the Knights. Alright.
What were you cackle whacking at, dude?
I'm just sitting here scheming. You can go back and listen to it later. I was just rambling to myself. I was just like, I gotta do this thing. I gotta do that. Alright. But the first thing I gotta do, I guess, because I'm done shooting, I suppose. I don't have anything else really that can do any of that. So we're going to the Carnivore charge into the Vindicator. An 8 isn't gonna do it. So we get to reroll. So a 10,
I told you.
we'll get to do it. So let's see where I want to be
I told you, brother.
in relationship to it. So 10. Like that. Give me the 6-inch widget there. It's over. It's clear. It's right there. I've got some other 6-inchers I need to pull them out. Yeah, I guess you're technically within 6 there. I am going to tank shock into the Vindicator.
Ha, brother.
So
Alright, this game's gonna be over turn 3. You're getting on one. I don't know what I've done to you, man. But
you beat
every time we played recently.
Okay.
I'm trying to win with these knights, man. I gotta figure it out.
So that is going to do just 3 mortal wounds to him, so he's going to be down to 4. Alright, then do you want to spend the CP on
I don't have a choice.
you don't have a choice. Okay.
You know I don't.
On the heroic. Alright, do it.
The problem is I can't CP it.
Yep, so if you don't get the 6, well, you got it. So, then at the end of the charge phase here, I hate that I'm doing this. I am going to spend 2 Malefic Surge him, which he will pass, so he's going to be Malefic Surged. Okay. So Malefic Surged, and as soon as you start attacking me, I'm going to pop it for Embalm and Feel No Pain. Otherwise, I don't get to have any save against the lion. Whew. Here he comes. Hitting on 2s.
I did pick enough. It was the beast.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you pick his reroll hit and wound?
I mean, that's what it would be. I didn't pick any of the other ones. And he didn't go up first turn. So.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 lethals, 2 hits, and 1 miss now, and then 1 more lethal. Okay. And he's strength 12, so you're gonna wound on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So 1, 2 there. So I got 6 total to make.
Yep.
And these are 4 damage a pop.
Yep.
So this is 24 damage I hold in the palm of my hand.
Yes.
This could easily kill a big knight and would go straight through, because these are AP4, right?
Yes.
So these would go straight through if I didn't have the invulnerable. So, 5 up invulnerable. So I'm going to pass 1 of those. So that is going to be a total of 20 damage.
You're dead.
I have Feel No Pain. I have to make 14 wounds. I have to make 7 of these. I think it's unlikely.
I hope.
I think it's unlikely. Fight first, heroic intervention by the line. Yeah, I only made 2, so no. Okay. Cool. Who's trying to wipe out who now? Does he explode? No. Unfortunately. Unfortunate. Alright, so wheel. So oh man. So I got a single no prisoners for 2 points. I did not get my burst of speed. And I did not get my established locus, and I'm going to discard that one. Yeah, so very bad. Very, very bad for me. So I'll be up at 2 CP into your turn, and you'll be going up to 2 CP since you went down to 0. Now all my stuff is going away. Okay. Alright, so let's see what your secondaries are. So you have got Storm Hostile and Bring It Down.
Storm hostile and bring it down.
Yep. Storm Hostile and Bring It Down. And let's see, you are on no objectives in the center, so no primary. And you have to take one of the 3 objectives that I hold in the center, or my home objective. I don't believe you can turn down my home objective from where everything is at here. No, I think you are dropping those suppressors there. Yeah. So, okay. Take a battle shock on the Vindicator. Because he is under half. We did hurt him. We did hurt him.
I don't need it for,
Anything else?
but I can only use it once per game.
Yeah. He is good. He is good in the hood.
It's not going my way, chat.
Bro, I think it's too early to say that. I killed scouts. I killed scouts and it's bottom of turn 2, man.
It's not going my way, chat. Oh, dude. I have to take one of the ones that you have.
That's right. The easiest one, theoretically, would be the Beast of Nurgle one, because he's only 3 OC.
Do I have to be on it?
To take it? Yeah.
Yeah, I have to control it.
Yes, you have to.
So it's not
You
like-
can't just kill me off of it. You actually have to take it in addition to that.
I don't know how that would be the easiest.
Well, it's because it has the least amount of OC compared to this one having 10 OC on it with a Castigator, and this guy being 6 OC with the, guy there. I think those are theoretically, objectively harder objectives to take.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Well, especially since I've put some screening, move blocking crap in your way over here.
You're gonna go here because we're gonna throw you to the wind. Because you've only got 4 wounds left. Lion's moving like a thing of safety.
What was the line choosing for his abilities? This time around.
He's on table. Is it beneficial for me to pick him up, actually?
And did you pick your oath? I don't think you picked your oath. I don't think you want to leave it as the Beast of Nurgle.
I don't necessarily want to leave it as the Beast of Nurgle. I'm gonna put it on this knight here.
Okay. So on to the Castigator.
Those definitely knights are going to advance. Lol. Lol. Lols. I don't necessarily have to go around you.
What do you mean?
Can just like
A lot of your other ones are gonna have to though. I'm making that dress a little unique for you.
I don't love to do this, but I might CP reroll that.
Well, if you're thinking about charging them into this Castigator, it would be more beneficial for you to hold the CP reroll the charge, since you get 2 dice on the charge. Therefore, your minimum roll is 2 there as opposed to 1 on a single dice, because you could get less.
So we have to go like there, beyond the point. The rest of you might have to go. Let's move that quick.
for your little charge. But you're probably gonna lose some knights coming through there, I think.
Maybe. Maybe.
No, I mean you're gonna lose some as in I think unless you get a super long charge, they are probably and plus you advance them so you have to spend that CP if you want to advance and charge them. You have to spend it now.
Yeah. Well, no, I can see what else happens.
I thought you had to spend it right after you advance them.
No. The whole, it's just at any time in the movement phase. The whole army can advance and then I choose.
Okay.
Um,
Which is the most beneficial?
which is the most beneficial. I think I'm also going to move and advance the inner spruce.
Okay.
11-7. That was there. That's here. That's all the way over there. And over here. Invader ATV. If we pivot, well, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I knew it. It's right there. On that little UAS. UAS and I'm mad. You are in range, but not in melter range. I can't remember how that was.
You weren't quite that far forward yet. You were like that.
I believe you.
Yeah, they just got knocked all around.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. What happens if we go like this? Probably lose some of that range. There's 12. There's 12, so we'll lose a little bit up here. That's fine. I don't know if I want to throw the ATV out just yet, but I kind of have to. Yeah, like right there. I don't love that. But we have to. There's like a point right there. You're in melter range, but not in melter range. I have to move. That really sucks, is the thing. I need to put 2 indicators on that thing. But not really. So I also want to charge.
Are you just trying to stage him?
No. See how.
You cannot do that that way. He has to be all the way in a terrain piece because he's not Titanic.
Okay, so he's got to go like.
Still
so
no.
He can't do that, so he's got to go out. Be like that.
Yeah, he has to be like totally exposed basically.
I don't love that.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I won't do that.
Okay, so he's just gonna stage.
He's gonna stay.
Okay.
He's gonna stay right there. I don't really want to do anything with them yet.
No, I don't think they have anything they wanna come out and do.
I have to get all the way out there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so, what are you gonna start with? The ATV is inside of 18 inches, the indicator's outside of 18 inches.
Oh, well.
So I mean, you're just at -1 to hit, that's all it is. You were anyways because you're bracketed, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna be.
I am just taunting you.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was about to say. Didn't you just say you shouldn't do that? Didn't you see me setting that up? And then not say anything? You crap smart.
No, I mean like literally if it mattered I would have told you, but I was like and then I was like, but it doesn't matter because of this. Alright. So
Yeah.
Alright, end of
Uh,
movement phase.
Do I want to rapid anywhere? Or not rapid, do I want to come down
Deep
anywhere?
strike anywhere. I mean, it's turn 2. I'd save you guys for the rapid.
Yeah, I think I will. Alright,
Alright.
we're gonna go Melta's there.
Okay.
We're gonna go Piddly shots here.
Okay.
We spin for tactical.
What do you, for the tactical mastery,
Yeah.
who's doing that? These guys? Yeah. So then, alright, so once he's targeted, I'm gonna Diabolical Bulwark to rotate his ion shields. Alright. Go ahead.
Okay. I think we go little shots here. Yeah, we said that.
Alright.
We'll do that.
1 hit.
Rerolling for Oath.
Wait, he's not,
Yeah,
he is Oath. You just said little shots into Nurgling.
That's right, little shots.
So, little shots are not gonna be Oath. You just have 1 hit,
Yeah.
needing a 3, but it is Twin Link, so rerolling that.
Yeah.
Alright, doesn't
One.
matter. 5 up and vulnerable. Alright, and Nurgling's taking a save. How dare you?
How dare?
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? Hurt my heroic Nurgling.
Yeah.
Alright,
Melters.
okay, hit. Needing 5s.
Yeah, I need 5s.
Okay, 1.
1 at minus force.
Alright, so 4 up and vul. He's good.
Damn you.
Yep. Yep.
Let's
Vindicator?
go do Vindicator, yeah.
Alright.
8 shots.
Okay, damn.
2,
Alright.
4, 6, 8.
Alright, 4's rerolling.
No.
Alright, and then 3s. Okay. So 5 of these. 4 up and vulnerable saves. Alright, throw it in the things. Wow. Only 1 of those so far. Wow, only 1 of those. So 4d6 damage. That's the potential 24 damage. So you can almost kill him with just this.
How many was it?
4. 4 went through.
What?
Yeah.
See,
4 went through.
I might rewatch that later. I had 8. I only failed 2. You only saved 1, so that should be 5. I had 8. I only failed 2 on reroll down to 6. You only saved 1. Would be 5.
I don't know, dude, and I don't really care. So,
Anyway,
Um,
that's the math. But okay. Check it football.
I don't think it matters.
It does.
Well, I think he's gonna die anyways. So it's 11, 10, that's 10, 17. Okay. So that's got him down from 28 to 11 immediately.
That is right though. That math is right. Well, I know I only failed 2.
Well, then roll another one.
No, it's fine. We've already done it. We're already past that. We're past it. Oh God, no! Don't do it.
It's Hunter Killer.
Yeah, killer. And I need a 3 again.
Yep. Alright. So, he's good on that one.
Fun shite.
Okay.
Fun shite. Intercessors are gonna go into Nurglings.
Okay. He's got
20 dice.
20 dice, so here are 20 dice.
20 dice. What were my secondaries? Bring it down.
Bring it down and secure storm hostile.
I'm pumping a lot of in this one night. Why am I doing that?
Because you're trying to take that objective away from me.
Yeah. Love that. That's amazing. You did so good at intercessors. You did so good.
So it's just a lot of shots out of 5-man squad though. They're still so much better than they were. They're still good. Alright, threes. Alright, well, yeah, a lot of wounds there.
That's
A lot of wounds into my. Oh, because I have a save. I have just an invulnerable save on the miracle. So I do make 2 of those. So that's gonna kill that first nerving base. I'm gonna kill a second one, and then one is going to be down onto 3 wounds. So it's gonna be him here. Alright, so that's that.
Oh shit. I forgot to do something, brother.
What's that? The Stormbolter?
Yeah, I forgot to go Stormbolter.
Okay, go ahead.
We're not
4
rapid
shots.
fire, so we can't kill it.
No, he would have had 4 shots because you would have shot him before the intercessors. Go ahead.
No.
2 hits. So you definitely can't kill him now.
No.
Doesn't matter.
Just one.
Just 1. Alright, yep. No, he's down an additional wound. Yeah, that changed nothing. Alright. So now we have the charge phase for you.
I think so.
Yep. So
6-inch rerollable.
Yep, alright. Yep, here it comes. Yep, got a 9. So you're gonna get there. I'm not gonna get there with all of them, unfortunately for me. Although you do have to go around the.
And one has to go around the Nurgle. But with consolidation, I should be able to make it.
Yeah. Wonderful. Once these guys are in, they're just possible to dislodge.
He can go through there. He can go through there. And then he'll have to come around. This will have to come around that way. So, like right there. And then 3-inch to there.
Okay, let's see. I have 1 left. I have 11 wounds. What's the AP on their weapons?
Maybe 2 damage too.
2 damage to, and they each get 4 attacks each.
Except for the Sarge, who gets 5.
And then anti-vehicle monster 4.
4 of them are.
4 of them are. I'm just trying to determine whether it mathematically is worthwhile for me to, because I'm already gonna be just saving them 5 anyways. 6 up, feeling no pain. No, I think that the math says no. I just don't spend that CP and I save it. All right, go ahead.
Sarge first. 2's rerolling. With 2 sustained. Lol. Wounding you on. You're a big knight. I'm strength 6 with this weapon.
So you're gonna be winning on 5s.
5s.
Yep.
With 6's dev.
Well, we got 2 devs.
2 devs, 2 saves. At AP 2 damage too.
Alright, so 2 5-ups. Made 1. So that's going to be taking 6 damage, so he's going to be down 2 5 wounds. Yep. Alright, I can see that is not. That would have not been a value proposition for me to Malefic Surge, especially if I failed it and took more mortal wounds. He would have already died. Alright.
2's rerolling. Lol. Gaming. Wounding you on 4s. Jeez. Oh my god, hands. What are you doing? You're just malfunctioning wholesale.
I mean, these dice are big. These are the 1600 guys, so it's hard.
It's not great.
Yeah. 5. setups. So I passed 2 of those, so he's gonna take 8 damage. There's no possible way for me to live. So does he explode? He does not. So he is just gone away forever. Goodbye. Goodbye. My sweet Zoroastrianite. Alright.
There's no point. It's just knights that die again. Love that for me. Love that for me. I don't know if I should do that.
Okay. So that's how you got us. You stormed hostile and you brought it down. So move ahead and get rid of those, and we can score you up. So storm hostile, and then bring it down. Alright, so it's gonna put me as to be the challenger. So going into battle round 3 here. I'm 17, you are at 27. Battle round 3. I'm the challenger, so let's see. Challenger. We've got all in. So I have to have a unit 18 inches away from all enemy units. And then I'll have overwhelming force and recover assets as well. Okay, that's actually a really good turn for me. And I've got 2 objective markers outside of my deployment zone, but I don't have any more. I don't have more than you because you also control 2 outside of your deployment zone. Okay.
The problem is everything dies this turn.
I don't know that that's true. I don't think that's even remotely true. I think that's intensely pessimistic. This is how it was whenever you played against my knights at John's. This is what happened then too. You got very pessimistic early on. Alright, so spoiler or Malefic Surging, he is good. Desecrator is good. Other Despoiler is failing his and taking 3 mortal wounds for the pleasure. Alright. That's where
I'm not trying to be pessimistic. But, and also.
Well, I just think that you are selling yourself short before we see what happens, because we got a lot left to do of all this stuff. So, alright, I've got lots of decisions to make here about how to do things. So I just had the silliest possible thought. Hold on, I got to be with one of my units. I have to be more than 18 inches away from all enemy units. Okay. Okay, so not him, he just can't be. us what it can be. Like Vickers. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good. Okay. Very good. Alright, so these guys are gonna go ahead and they've got 5 inches of move. I don't think we have to worry about you trying to shoot at them. So they're gonna come back over here so that you just can't deep strike onto my objective. I'm just gonna spread it out a little bit. So just can't deep strike on my objective and you're gonna have a hard time getting to the knight. There, not that I really care. Well, no, you have definitely knights. I don't want that in my knights. That's what I don't want.
At least the knights got to trade up this time. The last time we had to make that mistake and they didn't even kill an armiger. Or was that a big knight?
They killed a big knight last time too. I think. Alright, so 6 inches gets me there. Which then I need another further 6 freaking inches to get to that objective. What a problem for me. What a real issue. Alright, so he's just gonna come forward. 6 inches. Yeah, he's just slow. He's slow. Alright. That's what it is. I guess he'll go ahead and tap there so he can see through both. Now,
I didn't have to spend the CP, so I should be able to reroll that charge.
yeah. Oh, I should be up to 2 as well because I didn't spend a CP on anything. I didn't give myself one yet this turn. Alright, so he's got a CP. Alright, so we got that.
You should be at 3.
No, I shouldn't have spent one. I don't know,
you
it's not.
discard it at the end of the turn.
Huh?
Yeah, you discard it at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but I spent on stuff. Oh, I got a battle shock on these Nurglings. 7. They actually are an 8, so they're battle shocked. Oh no. What a tragedy. They're battle shocked. Yes. Nurgling. Heroic.
Lone Nurgling.
And he really is the heroic one. He's actually got like a weapon and stuff.
Is he the one with the cape?
No, he's not got. That's not the cape one. I haven't
Damn
seen the
it.
cape one. But he's got a weapon. He's got like a little.
Replace him
Morning
with the
Star,
one with the cape, dude. Where's the one with the cape?
Well, he's not painted. I can't put an unpainted Nurgling on the table.
Damn it.
Come on now.
Damn it.
What kind of a man do you think I am? One who puts an unpainted Nurgling on the table.
Also, low key, your lieutenant is nuts, but I didn't want to use guts. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Just to put guts on the table.
Well, the only thing Guts has gotten used as so far, and I wasn't happy about it, was he got used as. I have not gotten to actually use the Guts Marine. It's only Justin used him. He used him as Logan, or not Logan, as Ragnar, and it made me sad because it made me want to kill him. And I was like, but this was my boy that I got for myself specifically. Okay, so I think. Oh yeah, I don't have to really do anything with him, I think, unless I wanted to. Oh, do I want to do that? No, I don't think I do. Yeah, okay. Nah. That's the end of my movement. I have nothing in deep strike. Are you gonna bring anything in? I mean, you can always hold them back until your turn because you are going second, so it's not as if you're forced to right now.
No, I'm not forced to right
it's not. You have a lead on me. I
Um,
don't know why you're always thinking. You always.
chill.
This is funny, man.
I'm like
I've only seen it
I'm-
happen twice, but
I'm like you to a certain extent. We're very similar in a lot of ways.
yeah.
I'm really not trying to be pessimistic, but sorry, but it's not the right word. What are we doing?
You are determining.
determining,
if you're gonna rapid ingress as Deathwing Terminators, those Deathwing Knights, or whether you're gonna hold them off and bring them in your turn.
How far away is? They'd have to come in over here. Just gives you another target. You can definitely see them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real point going over towards the burrito, except to jam with them. Maybe keep the beast from fucking doing some crazy shit next turn. I think that's what they have to think of. Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. If they go anywhere, I think they've got to go there.
Behind the Dorito.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere else I can get you.
Yeah.
You come over here, I get you. You come over here, I get you. You come over here, I get you. Yeah. That there I can't actually get you.
They just gotta come in here. Well, they can be seen if they're like that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much have to put it right there.
Okie doke. Spend your CP for that.
Yes.
Blam. Alright. So go ahead and go, let's see, so I've got 2 CP. I am going to spend it for like one thing. Okay. I'm gonna shoot with him.
Yeah.
He's going to spend for ignore cover.
Yeah.
And he's gonna shoot into this guy here. And I'm not gonna spend any of my stuff, any of my token. And he's gonna shoot the stubber, then into the bike.
Do I spend for AOC to go to a 3-up save, or do I make you hit on 4s?
You make me hit on 3s because I know you're gonna hit on 2s.
I'd rather save on 3s than bank on you hitting on 3s.
Was AP4. Ignore cover.
Maybe 4 more cover.
So you can be saving 5s instead of 6s.
Instead of 6s. It's the only thing I have, but I mean, is the value there for something that's on 4?
You're gonna have to save any attacks that I make it through because any of
Go
them will
ahead.
kill you.
Go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's worth spending that. So 3 attacks hitting on 2s, so I've got 2 hits. And then wounding on, I don't even know what the strength for this is. I just assumed it was really high last time. Desecrator is strength 18, so it's just gonna be 3s. So that's 2 of those at AP minus 4, ignore cover, so 2 6-ups. Alright, neither made. So either one is gonna be D6 plus 3 each, so it's, yeah, block. Oop,
Oh.
I didn't mean to hit you, I was trying to give you a dice. I'm sorry, Thomas.
You're good.
Alright, so he doesn't explode, he just does go away. Okay. Oh, stubber into the bike. Are we within 18 of the bike? My god, we are. So it's gonna be 6 stubber shots.
This
No.
like just could not be. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. It's not even going to.
So
Forced.
yeah, just 4 because he's tough 5. It's strength 5, so 2 AP 0. 2 AP 0, ignoring cover though.
Whoa! I
Oh
did
no! Yeah, he's fine. Yeah,
it. I did it.
you did it.
I did it.
Oh look, Mom, he made it.
You're a cat. Hi, cat.
So let's see. these guys. I hate them, and I have to deal with them somehow. But I don't really have the ability to do that from where I am. So, we'll go with so the Plague Bears are gonna do the action to get my,
Assets.
no, not to get my assets, they're gonna do the action to get my, all in thing. Let's see, and this
They
is.
can't. They gotta be. Oh, it's all enemy models, right?
It's enemy models, yeah. And then this guy's gonna recover in my deployment zone. Is any of these ones out of my deployment zone? Cause it's 18 up. So none of these two are fully out, so he'll recover outside of my deployment zone. So that determines what he does, okay. So then, what we'll do from there, this guy's gonna fire in some shots into these things here. So he's gonna fire all of the bolter shots, or all the Gatling cannon shots into these guys. He's gonna fire, and he'll fire the missiles in, or actually one Gatling cannon here, one Gatling cannon here, and then missiles into these guys as well, just in case one Gatling cannon doesn't finish them off. So 18 shots from the first Gatling cannon
We'll try to spend AOC here.
on
Keep
who?
intercessors alive.
On intercessors, okay. And we will go ahead and spend for his sustains on here as well. Alright, so 18 shots, shooting on 3s, sustaining on 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that literally just completely evens it out. And then, yep, wounding on 4s. So AP minus 1 because of the AOC, so yours.
And they're 2 damage each?
Yep.
So, one at a time. No. Not doing that.
So 2 down.
2 down. 3 down.
So 3 down. Okay. Missiles into them. So 3 hits, 1 sustain. Then wounding would be on 2s, going to 3s. So that's going to be 2 of those. AP minus 2 going to AP 1 because of the armor of contempt. So 1 guy taking 5 damage. Wow, so 1 intercessor lived through that. How frustrating. Then the 18 shots into the bike. So, hitting on 3s, sustain on 6s. Haven't yet used my spoiler reroll, so we'll use that here. Alright, and we got 1, 2 sustain. So we missed a substantial amount here. The bike is T5, strength 6. We're going with 4s because of you're being extra tough Space Marines. I'm not really sure.
Because I'm a jaded rock, dude.
So we got 5 of those at AP, 5 at AP minus 2 there on the bike. So 5 ups for 2 damage each.
Yeah, dead bike,
New.
2, 4, 6, down to 2.
Yep, so he is down to 2 wounds remaining. So he is not a dead bike. Not a dead bike at all. Okay. That's that from him. So then we go to this guy here. He's gonna shoot into the Deathwing Knights. Since this is a single piece of terrain, he can see through it since he's hanging in over there. He's just gonna shoot everything at them.
God damn it, I should have spent AOC there.
So here's the first 18. there. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back in. Alright, so I'm missing 2 of those. Then wounding on 4s. Wow, that's particularly amazingly bad. That is only 5 wounds out of all of that. 5.
Well, 5 out of the first 18, brother.
5 out of the first 18, so that's bad. So it's 5 at AP minus 2 for 1 damage, thanks to you being Deathwing Knights. And so 1 knight has taken 2 damage. Yeah. These guys are so obnoxious with that. Alright, so then the other 18. Again, pretty bad. 1, 2, 3 sustains. Yeah. Missing a lot of shots here. 4 is the wound. So that is a total of 7. 7 AP minus 2 for 1 damage. It's such a big downgrade to go down to 1 damage from 2.
Got eye on 1. Got eye on 1. Maybe 2 dead, so that guy's dead. And then 1 takes 1. 1 takes 1.
Yeah. Let's see. Not within 12. So we're just getting 3 missile shots then. So 1 sustained, then needing 4. So 3 AP minus 2, 4d6 each. Alright, so 1 going through, d6 minus 1. So it's going to be 2. Yeah. So good. So he was doing my action there. They're doing that action. He's recovering there. I don't really have any other things to do other than we're gonna see if this. So he's within 10, so he needs to make a 9-inch charge there. So can the beast
For the love of God, please
make a
no.
9-inch charge? He can make a
Jesus
9-inch charge.
Christ.
He's going to be in there. He's gonna pile in, or well, he'll pile in. He's gonna move his maximum distance there, piling in all the way to there, so that he can then also pile into that if he can kill that. So, Beast of Nurgle has 6 attacks.
You kill the Pike Dog.
I don't know about that. He hits on 4.
Stop saying that, man.
He's only hits 3 times. He hits on 4s. He's
Stop
strength
saying
6, so he needs 4s to wound. So we got 2 wounds at AP minus 1 for 2 damage each. So 2 4-ups. And he lived through both of them. So.
Shut up. He should have died. Average as he dies.
Well, man, that isn't what happened. So.
Average is I fail 1, which is 2 damage, which dies.
That isn't what happened, man. So, I did not destroy anything on an objective, did I?
No.
Sure didn't. That's so awesome. Yeah. Okay, so I did get my recover assets. I didn't get my overwhelming force. I'm gonna hold on to it for right now. I did get my challenger mission.
You got 1 for no AP on the
1 for no AP
It
on
doesn't
the.
matter. It's not gonna kill you, so you can just regen.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can roll for it.
Yep. No, thank you for reminding me that we can just dispense with that it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all.
Nope, sure doesn't. So that does put you though. So okay, so going into your turn. Oh, I didn't pick my second thing for my guys here. Battle round. 12 inches doesn't get me anything. Nobody has to do anything about being close to me. So we'll just do. You've got to be battle shocking if you're under shock within 9 inches of me. We'll just do that one.
Battle shock. Battle shock. Battle shock. Shock.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Alright, so you got 5 points for primary, and then your secondaries, should you choose to accept them, are going to be sabotage and display of might. I'll be at a 2 CP.
How many of these?
3.
So I'm gonna gain 2 CP and spend 1. Double for 4.
Okay, well you have to see if you battle shock. Because he's under half strength.
Oh,
There are no
Jesus
minuses.
Christ.
There are no minuses, but you do have to take it. I mean, you could spend it to heroic, or you could spend both of your CP and immediately pass that, and,
I don't love that. It's too early. It's too early for that.
okay,
God damn.
so go ahead and roll it. Roll it.
You re-roll.
No.
Yeah, you can re-roll. Yeah.
Mm-mm. You cannot re-roll battle shock.
True.
That's why the Insane Bravery is so
This
big.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, so
My brain.
7, he's fine. So you're gonna spend it, so then you are going to have 2, so you keep yourself on 10. I don't know, like you're leading me, I don't know why you are so.
But I looked
Thinking.
at the phone at the end of round 2. It was tied.
Uh-uh.
27. Yeah.
No, it wasn't, dude. It wasn't. That was before. No, it wasn't. At the end of round 2. No, it was not. That's not where it was. Alright, so I'm gonna update it, in fact. Yeah, right now you are leading me without even scoring your secondaries. So, I don't know why you're like panicking. You've already killed a big knight. You still have 2 squads of Deathwing Knights on the table. The lion hasn't been hurt. You still have a Vindicator left, so which can pop off and kill a knight. You're actually in an okay spot. And display of might wise, we just determined that I only have 2 things in no man's land. So you literally, oh, he's got to take battle shock also.
Yeah, he
Forgot
does.
about him. But you automatically got. Oh, what's this? Nurgling is in. No, oh, this Nurgling is in no man's land. So I've got 1, 2, 3 things in no man's land, but you have 1, 2, 3, and I think 4, 5 right there. So you've immediately got display of might without having to do anything about it. And sabotage, all you have to do is.
I'm throwing the intercessor over there.
I wouldn't do that. I would he can just pop in here, be lone op from them, from everything, and just sit there and sabotage for you. Because I'll kill him because it ends at the end of your next turn.
Right.
I'll just walk up and stop that.
We
So
had
you want to do
plans-
something I
We
can't.
had plans for the lion
Well.
this turn, though.
Question is, do you want points or do you want that other stuff? Because yeah, you put anything down. Like you can put your. I guess you could put your. What's it is down. The
Yeah.
suppressor's down somewhere. Over in my deployment zone over in here, but I'll kill him. Again, I'll just kill them. Like I don't think you can stop me from doing that. Even if all of everything happens in your wildest dreams, I don't think that they get to live. So
Depending on where I come in, one night would get us
Yeah, but suppressors are just 3/2 wound throws.
Like right here. Max, at max, you're gonna get that knight over here to see me.
Yeah, potentially. But one knight will kill 3 suppressors. It's not even.
And maybe not. Because I maybe tie that knight up. Well, yeah, we'll find out. Command phase, we're gonna oath this knight here.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't think that I'm in as good of a. You're thinking I'm in way better position than I'm in every time I play knights.
You know,
think I am doing way better than I think than I'm doing. You think I'm doing way better than I actually am.
that's because you don't know this, man. You don't know this, and I've never said this outright. But I have like a Pokemon rifle of Warhammer.
Well,
So I'm always on edge when
you have not lost to me. I don't think you've ever played me that you lost to me.
Yeah, I have. I've lost to you before.
Well, I don't even remember when that was because last few times we played, I've lost.
I'm 4 now right now on you. Because we played 3 games before that. The one. No, 3 now. It doesn't matter though. Every game's 1-1 or 1-0. Okay, what are we doing? Jesus.
I don't know.
Display of might, sabotage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't. I don't even need to combine it. It's full points. But whatever. Command phase, we oath that knight right there.
Yeah.
Lion's gonna stay at 1s to hit and wound. That's also an aura, so anything else that's around him by 6 inches also benefits from that.
Okay.
We have 1 CP.
And you battle shock him.
There should be
Okay.
still be
Yeah, I
roll
can
there.
pull him out of there. That's fine.
It was a 4 and a 3 though. It was a 7.
Okay. I just can't remember.
It was a 4 and a 3. And if it's not, I go back and watch this. I'll let you know. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that. Dude, I don't understand why you're panicked because this is so bad for me right now.
Whoa.
Man, I don't know what I'm doing.
Damn you. I knew you were going to do that. I felt it in my
Oh, so
bones.
he doesn't get to the objective.
No, he doesn't.
So that means those guys have to stay there if you want to hold it, which you of course would like to.
I could CP reroll it, dude, but then I can't CP
But then you
reroll a
can't.
charge.
Yeah. And you can't advance and charge.
Yeah. Alright, so Intercessor's gonna stay kind of where he is.
Well, there's no sense in not moving him at least.
Yeah.
Should move him somewhere.
I guess he just comes over here.
Back.
He's Deathwing.
So you're gonna abandon the objective. I guess you could literally move them forward to be closest to charge possible to him and still have one on the objective so then you roll it and see if you fail it. And if you don't, you get to be on the objective and potentially consolidating into my home objective. You wanna do that? All you have to do is be like, blurb. And then you
No,
just
I
have
think
a guy.
I'm gonna
right
move
there.
the whole 5.
Well, I mean, that is the whole 5. You just kept
Yeah.
one guy on the objective there. So then they can try and make their long ass charge, I guess.
The problem is, I also need to tactical mastery somewhere. The problem is, I also need to tactical mastery somewhere.
Yeah, and I think the problem is that you want to do it with the line.
That is the issue.
Because the line otherwise is at like a 10-inch charge or something ridiculous to go through there.
Yeah.
So, alright. Well, you can advance him and see what he does before you make decisions, right?
I can.
I think that's what you're going to do anyways, right?
maybe I just don't do anything with the lion and Deathwing over there, and I just advance these Deathwing instead. Not sure. Not sure, not sure. We're not sure. 8. It's like out there. It's like a 6. That's much.
I don't understand how you can measure like that.
What do you mean?
Like how you're like measured like diagonally in the air. This
So
is
it's
why.
like 8. So it's like 8 goes to this
So
corner.
this is why I was
right?
because
And
8,
then-
yeah, 8 takes you to here.
Right. And then
from
you just
here
count squares.
to there, yeah. So yeah, you're not quite within 6 there. So you'll be at a 6-inch charge to get to that.
Yeah, 6 on the dice. Yeah. That's how we do that. I just counted a square, but I lined the square so I could count easier with the thing. That's why I do that. I'm not measuring diagonally. I'm using that to line so I can count the squares. Just makes it easier for my brain. That would put the Deathwing that moved behind him at like a 9-inch charge. But that does like super jail you, and I would if I charge the lion, I want something else in there. But they'd have to advance. Yeah, I'm tripping. I don't even think I really want to do that with the lion this turn. That big knight's not wounded. Fuck it. This is either gonna go very poorly or very good. Yeah, I think we just kind of can go for it. I think we just go for it. That scares me. Yeah, it's like a 9. I don't want to do that. So knowing that, I think I am going to advance there. Instead, I'm going to absolutely destroy somebody. And that 1 CP, no, yeah, that 1 CP is already, no, because we didn't advance line.
No, yeah, so you just have 1 CP, so you have to decide whether you want to CP, re-roll the advance for some reason, or whether you want to.
It makes no
tactical
sense to
mastery.
re-roll the advance because then I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to tactical mastery and charge afterwards, so it just doesn't make any sense to
Yeah.
do that.
Alright.
Unfortunately.
Are you spending it for, because you have to spend it
We
now,
have to
right?
spend it for tactical mastery, yeah.
Alright, so it's gone. Alright.
Those definitely are just gonna move there 5. Although, I kinda don't want it, yeah, okay. That's like right there. Yeah, I actually could bring it there. Fucking chuck it, football. I wouldn't make that charge.
No.
I would need an 11. I would need an 11. And this is what after the inch now?
An 8-inch charge, it
8-inch
looks like.
charge, yep. With no CP.
Yep,
So we've got a 6-inch and an 8-inch.
yep. Do you have any shooting you want to do? Oh wait, you're tied up here,
I'm tied up
so
there.
you can't shoot. Are you gonna move him?
Yeah. We're just gonna come out like that.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make sure that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
D6 plus 3.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do his
Chat sees it.
invulnerable. Yep, 9. Okay. Remember you are -1 because you're further than 18.
36 and 9.
So close. I don't know if that saved me, and I don't know if you roll any 3s at all. No.
No.
Jesus. 6 of these already. Here we go. So when we get these.
There's where it was though.
Oh yeah.
You just got 2 to save.
2 to save, so 2 4-ups.
really was hoping for more damage there.
Yeah.
Really was hoping for more damage there. Yeah, man. Love.
Do you have any? You have nobody sabotaging for you, or well, you didn't. You needed.
I
bring
needed to
your
come.
guys.
Yeah, meant to come in. Meant to come in.
Yeah. Let's come in. We talked about you were gonna bring them all the way over in here. Is where you're gonna try and bring them to sabotage, right?
Do we? Yeah. Do we do
Are you-
that?
are you gonna do that?
Or do we just like
Or do you bring them
do
over?
the 3 points and just come over here?
I would probably just
Because then at least you're not guaranteed to kill them.
not as guaranteed, but yeah. Okay. All right, all right. So that's what happened there. All right. So then charges. So which one do you want to start with?
Deathwing 8-inch.
Oh, 9. There you go.
Thank God. One thing happened.
Dude, I don't.
Thank God.
One thing happens.
Thank God.
One thing. Just one.
One thing happened, dude.
One thing.
We got one thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. So. Okay. Well, he makes it too. So when you kill both of these big knights, this round.
You have interrupt. You do not have interrupts.
I do not have interrupt CP, and it doesn't matter. All right. Where do you want to start it? With the lion.
Yeah, we'll just go off.
Alright, he's gonna pop his invuln, feel no pain. Alright, go ahead.
5, 3, rerolling ones to hit and wound. No lethals. No lethals. Wounding on 3s. Oh, rerolling ones. 1,
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Okay, so 5 of those. Okay. So 5. Cool, I made none of those, so it's gonna be 20 damage. So I can't die, but you're gonna bracket me immediately out of this. And then you'll kill me next turn. So, yeah, I'm not taking 3 of those, so I'm taking 17 damage. So I'm going to be down to 6 wounds, is what you took me down to. The lion consistently bodies a big knight, dude, and has been. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but that's a
No,
mad
the-
swing back that's about to happen.
No, it isn't.
And I don't have any.
I get 4 attacks hitting on 4s, dude. Most likely is what I get. Alright. So go ahead and do your
Deathwing.
Deathwing Knights. You got
2, 3, and one more dice for 60.
okay.
On 2s rerolling. That was a 1. That was a 1. I hate you all the times.
All the times. And then
Now I've got
4.
a wedge on
Are you
4s.
in 6 inches of the line for his thing?
I don't think so. That looks like way more than 6.
Yeah, not quite. I mean, you could consolidate this. This guy would actually could consolidate to get you there. So yeah, you would. All right, now you are. There you go. 4s rerolling once.
Rerolling 1s to win. A lot of 1s to reroll.
Yeah.
2s. That was a 1.
Creepy there.
Friends. So that looks like,
11.
yeah, 9, 11.
9/11.
Yeah, dude.
Don't say that on stream. No. Alright, so 11. So 5 ups. So I'm losing 3 of those. So that's going to be 8. So 16 damage. So he's going to go down from 23. So he'll be at 7 wounds. Cool. So both of my so these 2 big knights are bracketed now. So, yeah. We will though start with the Beast of Myrtle into the bike. So 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. We got 3 hits there, and then gonna wound on 4s. 6s are devs. I got 2 6s. He's dead. The bike is dead, my friend. Or the ATV, whatever you want to call it.
How many? I don't have any saves.
No, it's dead. Wounded twice.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, so I caused 4 mortals there. Yeah, so he just died. There was nothing to be done about that. Oh, that was for one of these guys. Alright. And then you've already just done yours, so I just get to go ahead and fight back. The spoiler has got 4 hits that will now hit on. Let me make sure what they actually hit on natively. The spoiler hits on 4s natively, so they're gonna hit on 5s. I would like you to witness that I rolled 3 5s and a 4. So we'll just take that. We'll go ahead, we wound. Would be 3s, goes to 4s. I'll use my spoiler reroll there. So that's gonna be 3 at AP minus 1 for 2 damage, going to 1.
Here.
Yeah, so 3 3-ups. Cool. Made them all, so no damage was taken by the spoiler. Or done by the spoiler. So then the Desecrators, let's see. I think that I actually have better odds of getting attacks through with the sword than I do with the other one. So we're gonna go with the sword for 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Cool. Very bad. 4 hits. And wounding on 4s. You're just equal to your toughness. So 2 of those. AP, add your 3-up invuln save for 2 damage each. So 2, 3-ups, 2 damage. He's taking 2 damage. Yes. The lion is really potent. Okay. Well, you got your Spled Might. Can't do anything about that. Your sabotage is ongoing. I did get my overwhelming force though, because I killed the bike. So I got my overwhelming force. You got your display of might, and sabotage is ongoing. So then we're going into round 4. So I'll go up to 2 CP. You shall be at 1. And for once, I actually control 2 objectives in No Man's Land, and I control more than you because you only control 1
I
currently.
should have left.
So that's going to give me 15 points on primary. My secondaries will be attempting target and defense stronghold. Which target would you wish like to tempt me with?
It's free 5 points. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You have over there, you have there. You have there, if I say there. So that's the only thing I can say.
Which one?
Unless I go that one, but you are tied up. But your big knight can just walk through there. Yeah, I have to go there.
Which one? This one? Okay. Easy enough.
This is why. Because
You still have bottom of turn.
I'm thinking ahead.
Still have bottom of turn. Don't fail your battle shock, as Justin always tells me. Alright. So I've got to do some malefic surges on people. I think we're just gonna go ahead and basically plan on kind of doing them probably everywhere. So Despoiler in the back, he's fantastic. Desecrator here, he's happy. And this Despoiler here, he is also Gucci. So all of them passed this time, no problems. No problems at all. Okay, I have to defend Stronghold. Do I want to do that, or do I want to try and like cycle that? Because actually you might take my Stronghold next turn. You probably will. So I'm actually going to cycle that in the command phase. I'm going to get rid of defend Stronghold and get something else. So it's going to be Bring It Down, which I'm actually happier with, truth be told.
I mean, I don't see how you don't kill the lion this turn.
What the hell are you talking about? How am I gonna kill him, man?
Autocannons.
I just don't.
Guns.
I'm not. Alright. Anyways, we will Malefic Surge on the Executioner, and he will also be fine. I forgot he was over there. He just went over there holding point, doing God's work. Over there. Okay. So then, let's see, 6 inches. Yeah, I can literally just walk there. Let's see, what else we'll do. I don't think I have anybody else who really wants to move, because I don't really care if you take my home objective. I got rid of that one, and this mission doesn't score based on it. Who cares about that? So, alright, here's where we go with it. So the Desecrator is going to fire his shots into the Vindicator.
Hitting on 5s.
5s.
Or no, we can't modify the same stuff.
I'm gonna hit on 3s. He natively hits on 2s.
Okay. Yeah.
Natively hits on 2s. You fight first here, so there's not any points in me saving this. Because I'm not going to live through that, so he's going to go for sustains. So 3 shots hitting on 3s, a sustain. We'll get 1 hit out of all that. That can't kill him. I have 1 CP. Good. So I'm doing on 3, so that is a devastating wound.
Fun shit.
And he's gonna do 6 dev wounds to the thing, so he's
That's
down to 5. 5 dev wounds there. Okay. Man, oh man. Okay, so they're touching that terrain, so they are visible through it to me. So he is gonna fire some stuff. Does he actually, hold on, let me make sure he actually has that line down through, like, oh yeah, he's got that line through that crate, so he can see that. Crossed it, so he's gonna fire, single rapid fire battle cannon into them. He's gonna fire the missiles in a second rapid fire battle Gatling cannon into the Vindicator, and he's going to go for lethals.
Wait, who's shooting? Oh, what is the back? Yeah.
In the back, yeah. So, this is just into suppressors. So, hitting on 3s,
I should
sustaining
probably
on
get a C
6s.
here, but I want to save it in case you shoot the lion.
1, 2, 4, so everything but 1 going back in.
But then I'd just be on a 3 of this.
Would be 3s going to 4s. So that's gonna be a lot here. So that is 8, 11 of those at AP minus 2 for 2. So.
Did you spend for ignore cover?
I did not, but shooting at these guys. And they are just tiptoed into the back of it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I mean, they're dead, dude.
I think so. I couldn't let you just get free sabotage. Yep, they are very good. But I think you're about to, you're about to table me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're about to kill this big knight. You're about to kill
No,
both
no.
you're about to kill both these big knights in my turn,
Fuck
and
it.
then you're gonna kill this other big knight at the end, next in your turn, and that's gonna be that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it's.
You've still outdone me at private.
But you're gonna have
only.
you're gonna have turns to remedy that. Don't worry, it's okay. All right. So then into the Vindicator, we've got the other 18.
Top smoke. No. I just don't know, man. 'Cause I feel like you're still gonna shoot the lion.
3 lethals. I probably am. And then the rest of these need 5s. So that's
I should have popped smoke there. Because the lion would have been in a fucking 3-up anyway.
that's 9 of those at AP -2. So 9 4-ups with you.
And I can't take cover here. Can or can't?
Can't, because I can't, because he's not behind. I can see the entirety of his model. Well, no, he'll get cover, so I guess he'll be on 3s. Go ahead. 9 3-ups.
He's still dead.
Yep, he is dead. Does he explode? Nope. But he did die.
Yeah, no.
And then,
I don't understand why you're arguing with me.
because I'm gonna kill some things, but I'm not gonna kill the lion this turn. Because I don't have anything to do that with. Because that's gonna happen. You still have a whole unmolested squad of Deathwing Knights. Because he's shot. So now all I have, he's going to shoot at
You'll
some
see.
things.
You'll see.
Okay. So he's going to shoot at the Deathwing Knights that he is engaged with. So that's going to be all 36 shots from the Gatling cannon. We'll hit on 4s.
That's what I'm gonna
We'll
spend
go
my
for sustain. So 1, 2s, and 3s we're pulling out. And then we add back in 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more for sustain. And these need 4s. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15 3-ups to make for 1 damage each. 15 3-ups. Woo. 15 3-ups.
Just until that guy dies. Okay, cool. That guy dies. Jesus. Okay, one guy's on 3. One guy's on 1. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. Now he's dead. 1 down to 2.
Yeah, so I didn't kill those guys. I do have, let's see, I do have the Flamer. So the Flamer will get 7 shots, or 7 hits rather. Wounding on 4s because his strength 5. So you got 4 more -1s, so they're going to be -0, so 4 2-ups. box down underneath by the computer.
It's fucking annoying.
The the missiles will get 1 sustain. Moving on, just 1 AP -2 is going to AP -1, so 1 3 up. Okay, so it's going to kill that one, and then the Melta will miss entirely. Okay, so you got 1 Deathwing Knight there,
Cool.
and then
On the 1 Deathwing Knight.
1 Deathwing Knight there. You got a whole other squad that hasn't even been touched yet. I don't want to hear it. So then we will go with the Armiger is going to shoot into the lion. I guess we'll be just going for lethals. He's going to be hitting on 4s with lethals. That's it. So we got 1 hit out of all that. And nothing, no wound. And we got 3 shots from the stubber, 1 hit, no wound. Alright, so that was that. So then we'll do charges. He's going to charge here. Yes. Alright, but then the lion fights first. So go ahead and take the lion's 8 attacks. That's what he has, right?
8 attacks.
I'm
1 2s, rerolling 1s to hit and 1s
Ooh.
with lethals.
2 lethals.
No 1s. When we hit on 2s, winning on 3s, reroll 1s. Get that 2 out of here.
Okay, so that's going to be 7 of those at AP -4.
Yep.
Okay, cool. It goes straight through. He explodes. I mean, like, he dies. So he does not explode. So he's just dead. So I was like, I'm about to lose, and you're about to have the lion left to go in there and do whatever he wants to do, who's basically been unmolested. And, yep, so now he's in there with the spoiler. Okay, so then I will get to do this since this is my actual charge. So I've got 2 hits out of that, and then needs 4s. So 1 death for 2, so he's just gonna die. And we'll just take that opportunity to scooch.
Yeah, but now there's wholly nothing I can do about this whole side of the board.
Oh. That is what it is. Go ahead, you got your Deathwing Knight there. 4 attacks. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling, right?
Yep, rerolling 1s to hit and win.
Well, you used to overcard it, so you re-roll everything there. So that's 3 of those.
3 of those at AP2 damage too.
Okay, so 5 ups. I'm going to take 4 damage, so he's down to just 3 wounds remaining. You should not consolidate the line into him.
Yeah, I
You
don't
should
think
have.
so.
Yeah, you should have left it because you're gonna just charge him next turn and clap his ass with the line. Alright, so then he'll get to 5 back. I got 4 attacks, hitting on 5s. No hits. I'll take my spoiler reroll here. 1 hit.
Nice.
1 wound, AP -1 for 1 damage into him. Yep. Oh, he's taking 1
You
damage.
stomped on my toe, dude.
I did. I
We're
stomped.
fucking doing that
I
shit,
stomped on
man.
him.
Damn.
Alright. So I did get my bring it down. I did get my tempting target. So I have been scoring good this game, but I think that ends now.
Yeah, I can't come back from that.
No, you absolutely can. We still have. No, you got 2. You got 2.
What the hell are you talking
Dude.
about?
All right.
19 points with
Anyways,
what? 19
No.
points with what, dog?
quit saying that you can't do it. Quit saying you can't do it. You have got it because you still have. This is before we score you any primary on this turn,
Which is none.
which is none. Oh, okay.
Well, 5.
You got 1 outside of No Man's Land because you got the one that the lion is on. But the lion has to take a battle shock at -1 because he's under starting strength, as does this Deathwing Knight. So now would be the time. You get 2 CP.
Yeah.
I got 2. So now's the time
Definitely
when you're.
gonna spend 1 on the lion.
Yeah, now's the time you're gonna spend 1 to the same bravery, so you get those points of primary for sure. So you got that.
The other dude's
Um,
fine on a 9.
Oh, were you going to discard the sabotage at the end of my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so you had no sabotage. And then your secondaries are going to be secure No Man's Land and behind enemy lines, which you're going to get into my deployment zone potentially with stuff. So I don't know that that is least we can get into. You can get onto both of those objectives and get the behind enemy line, or get the secure no man's land with that, potentially.
No, the knights need to do something. The knights have to do something.
Alright, so what's gonna be your oath? I think the oath is gonna be what, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What better the knights have to do other than to score you points?
I mean, I guess.
That's real. I hate to say it like that, but you know, next turn they can come in and kill. Like if he doesn't die to this, you know, if your one knight doesn't kill my knight here and whatever, then like yeah. Here, you want me to roll your advance for you to get onto there? You got a 3. There you go. So you got plenty to get on there. Yep. Alright, so there's that. I have to stay on air to get it. Yeah, I can. Do anything about that. Alright. What's this? Oh, them advancing out? Good deal, good deal. Alright, you're at 1 CP. Here.
I can't see you from there, I don't think.
No, but you're just gonna come out because it's time to. Let's see, he's just coming, because you're just gonna make this charge and then try and be behind my enemy line so you can score more points there. God. The Hell Blaster blob.
Hell blues to flee.
Oh, you would be able to see him down here? With these guys?
They don't have range.
Yeah, they do. Oh, no, they don't. If you just shifted a little bit, a couple of them might have. You can shift them a little bit and get like 2 or 3 guys in.
At max, I would be able to do that. Maybe that.
Okay, so that's gonna get you 2 guys. 2 guys in. You got 2 guys there that can do that. So, I mean, you might as well shoot them.
Might as well.
Yeah.
4 shots into the non-oath target. Yeah.
Yep, so you're going to.
On 3. On 4s.
On 4s. Okay, and of course you're gonna be overcharging, I'm assuming. You're not gonna reroll.
Yeah. Not reroll.
But
Gonna be overcharging. Need 5s.
1. Alright.
Minus 4.
Alright.
Minus 3.
So that's gonna be on 6 up. Okay, so how much? 2?
2 damage.
So he's down now to 1 wound. So go ahead and see if your guys hazardous themselves and get to shoot again.
No.
Nope, they're both fine.
The lion is gonna shoot his pistol.
You gonna shoot into the 1 wound guy?
Yep.
Alright. He does, they get 2 shots?
Yes, he does. That hits. That hits. Minusing 1. 5s.
Alright, 1.
1 hit. Same.
He passes that one.
Fun shite.
Okay.
Fun shite.
So then, you're gonna charge there.
I'm gonna charge.
Okay, you got it immediately, but yeah, you're gonna take the 4 to make sure you get like what, all the way in
Yeah.
into here.
Yeah. You know what we're doing.
Yeah, just to make sure that you're 100%. Yeah, you're 100% behind enemy lines with him. You're good. You're quite good. All right.
Lion.
So the lion.
8 attacks, rerolling all hits and 1s to win.
That's right. There you go.
With weakness.
Yep. Okay, so there is.
Hits on it too.
So there's 1 lethal right out the rip. could,
rerolled
but
one.
you don't fish whenever you wound on a 3.
Yeah, you don't fish when you run a 3.
No, you've already got all your hits, so you have your best chance to be able to. And I don't have a move surge, so all these are going right through. So that is done. So you've done 6, which is 24 damage. So he has 2 wounds left. So he has 2 wounds left. That's it. Okay. I guess we'll try and see if I can kill this guy here. We're gonna hit on 5s. We're gonna use that reroll. Okay.
Lol.
What the hell? Alright, 3 wounds. Oh my god. So you got 3 3-ups to make. You have to make at least one of these for him to live.
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay, so he's gonna live. Cool, he made every single one of those. Alright, so go ahead and smack me back with him now. So he's got what, 4 attacks hitting on 2s? Yep, everything hits.
Nice.
And then 4 ups to wound?
4 ups to wound.
Yeah. Alright, so it's 3 of those.
Gave you Angron, brother.
You did give me Angron, so 3 of those, he's dead. Does he explode? He does not, so he's just also gone. Done and dusted, as they say. So he's gone away. Okay. And now my other one gets to fight back. He's got 4 attacks hitting on 5s. Alright, so 2 of those. We'll take the roll here, fuck it. Alright, so 3 hits. And these are going to wound on 5s. So just 1 AP minus 1, so 1 3 up and 1 normal. Oh my god, alright, so he's taking 2 damage.
I'm gonna see. Should I?
It doesn't matter, he's already wounded. You're still gonna fights first again next turn because he's got fights first, so you're gonna kill that before he can really. I mean, well, he's gonna sit there and probably shoot at something, I guess. I don't know what he's gonna do actually.
No.
Okay.
So he's down to. That's 2 damage?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, well.
You will? Okay. Alright. Did you fail it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, don't do it. Alright, well, you got your secure no man's. Let's see here, hold on. This guy, he was right there, so he gets to consolidate onto the objective there, right?
No, I think I moved him already.
You think you already moved him?
Yeah, I
Well, he wouldn't have gotten,
consolidated him
he wouldn't get to consolidate because he couldn't get to another enemy unit or to an objective. So he was right there.
already, roughly.
So the question is that within, that's not fully within deployment zone. So you just have the 1 for hunting the lines. But that's taking it all the way up to, so you're only 6 points behind me now. So that means you're going to get a challenger card at the end of the game, and you're probably going to get to max primary. So I think you are going to win. So, okay, so I've got for hidden supplies, I control 2 markers outside my deployment zone. And I've got area denial and cleanse as my things. I am going to ditch area denial because I'm not going to get it. So I'm going to get storm hostile objective. Okay. So I have cleanse and storm hostile objective. I spent 1 to cycle, so I didn't get my 1. I'm going to spend 1 to insane bravery with him. And then we'll do some malefic surges. He can die from it, so we're not going to do it. But the Armiger can't, so he's going to pass it and be fine. It doesn't matter if I hold this objective anymore, so he'll just take that to take a 15-inch move. And just hop onto this objective with 6 OC, flipping it for storm. He'll cleanse it, cleanse here. It's getting me my full points for cleanse. So storm, cleanse, and then let's see.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have re-rolled that because then I could Leo 9.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So then we'll go ahead and so cleansing, so nobody can do anything. So he's just gonna shoot.
Wait, no, I should have gotten 1 for my turn.
got your 2 on your turn. We kept track of them, right, man?
No, I mean to go to your.
Yeah, go to my turn. You got 1.
Yeah,
So you can still Leonine. Alright. Because that happens in my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna try and do a murder.
I think I'd rather just be defensive. Probably just go AOC with the double battle cannons.
Okay.
Well, it depends on who you're shooting.
I'm gonna shoot at those knights with everything.
Then yeah, I have to.
Okay. So AOC with that.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and spend your point, and I will. You're not gonna get cover anyways, except on the 1. Oh fuck it, we'll ignore cover, just so that you're not sitting there taking 2 ups on that 1 while you're not losing any of them. That would be silly. So hitting on 4s. Oh god, come out of there. No, nothing, because I didn't Malefic Surge. I should have.
I don't see
Look at all
how,
those 6s.
given the score.
Because you're gonna get 15 on primary. You're guaranteed to, and then in addition to 15 on primary, you're gonna have a challenger card that you can likely get. And then in addition to that, you have 2 secondaries. So, and especially with this is not gonna, like, I forced you to spend AOC so you couldn't Leonine and like totally screw me out of all my points. So 10 saves at AP -2 and AP 1, so 10 3-ups on Deathwing Terminators for 1 each. Yeah. That 1 damage to 1 guy. 1 damage to 1 guy is what happened there. Oh, I guess we're not within, I don't think I'm within, no, I'm not within 12. So I would have put the other stuff that can't be into him. So the missiles into them though. So missiles, a 1 hit, needs a 4. 1 wound, so 1 AP2. Alright, so I will get that one, so it's gonna be D6 -1. So that's gonna be 4, so for that 1 guy.
Oh wait. I have to.
Alright, so then into the line we have flamers. We've got 8 flamer shots. They are going to wound on 5s. So we've got 3 of those at AP -1, ignoring cover. So 3 3-up invulnerables. So failing one of those, so 1 damage. And then the Melta hitting. Not wounding. I don't have anything to do about that. So then, you'll just go ahead and strike me with the line. So you've got your 8 attacks that hit on 2s, rerolling everything to hit with lethals.
Yep.
So this is where you would fish, because literally any 6, he's dead. Go, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. Because those go straight through.
Yep.
And
So we just fish
I just
here.
die.
Didn't matter, but that would hit. But it doesn't matter. This was fun.
Yeah, that's just 10, or just 8 damage immediately going through. He doesn't explode. So then, if you want to, you can go into the Plague Bearers. You don't know that you want to, and because that would just risk doing damage to yourself
Yep.
for no reason. So there's that. So then, alright, so then in your bottom of turn here, so let me change the score here to reflect what we're actually doing and stuff. I just got behind on that. It's about around 5. So I have now maxed out my score at 79 at the end of the game, and you are currently at 54. And so we're going to see the secondaries are Overwhelming Force and Established Locus. So hold on, and then we got a challenger card for you. So the challenger card is Harbored Power. So that's going to be 3 points.
Yeah.
That's going to be 3 points. So let's do the math on this and see if you want to keep or ditch any of these other ones. So hidden supplies, you're going to get the full 15 there, and then overwhelming force, establish. So you can establish the locus in my deployment zone and get the full 4 points for that one very, very easily. All you have to do with that is just move that Deathwing Knight in to do it. So you've got that one. So that one. Now the question is overwhelming force. I only have one unit on an objective, so you can only score. You can only tie me if you kill that armiger. So do you want to spend to get a different secondary? I feel like you have to. Otherwise, you're just fighting for the tie.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you will win because you got recover assets, and you have a second thing to do in my deployment zone 1. You have got, because all you have to do now, yeah, you've got it now. Because these guys recover here,
They recovered there.
recover here, establish Homer. The only thing you have to do is you do have to take a battle shock on him,
I have one. I would still have 2 CP.
but did you insane bravery some, but you insane
I
bravery.
have, yeah.
So but you're far enough away, you're just gonna be at a 6. So. Battle shock win. Yep, there you go. That's that. So so now the final score ends up being, hold on, because you got recover assets instead. So recover assets for 5 points. So that puts it at 79 to 81. So 2-point win. Okay. So.
Jesus, man.
79 to 81. I'm going to go ahead and put that up there for a minute so people can see that that's what the final score was there. So I will say I think for my money, this for me was a better list on my side of things. I don't know how you felt about it.
Yeah, I like
On
that.
your side
That
of
list is. I would. You know what, man?
What?
I'd much rather play any other list that you've ever put in front of me than that right now.
Then what I just put.
Yeah,
It wasn't even that different than what I just played earlier.
it was by a substantial amount, and it's the beast that matters.
That's so hilarious that it's the beast that matters. And the beast
It
is
is.
a 65
I
point.
tell
The beast
you,
is a 65 point piece that
it's the
still
beast that
didn't
matters
win me a game.
because you can't you can't do anything about it. I mean, it's just like it's coming for you, and unless I devote like the lion or
I mean, he's
full
only
bring-
got 7 wins. You just have to, and he doesn't have the feeling of pain when he's not got a Great and Queen one next to him. So he's pretty substantially. He's difficult, but.
I would much rather see that list than most anything else.
Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I know that was a long day of us playing a couple games here, but that game actually went really quick. We
Yeah.
actually managed that one entirely,
Dude, I swear.
and we actually did that one in under the amount of time it would take to do a tournament game. So,
Dude, people
Good for
keep
us.
telling me that if I just put Thomas on the clock. What? Who said it?
bro,
earlier?
you
Fast?
like, yeah,
Bro,
I
I'm
mean,
fast as fuck.
bro, we almost finished that first one within time, and then we definitely finished this one within time. So, you can tell Spaz to shove it, man.
Like, I feel
So-
like I'm really genuinely not slow at all.
You're not. You're a very quick player, brother. So, anyways, we're gonna sign off for tonight. I will be back tomorrow with some more of apparently this masochism of smashing my face into a fist. So, like and subscribe to see more of that. Yeah.